Ooh, what's up guys, tonyqracer back on the stream, guys. And today, guys, we have some sneak peeks that I finally discovered on some of the classes for the new Voxie Tactics games. Voxie Tactics, we got it. So here we got the Knight and the Squire that are actually not released yet. We got some of those sneak peeks. Other than that, we got the Bard, Necromancer, Hog Knight, Ninja, Druid, Priest, and Warrior Ranger that we're gonna go through. So let's get right into it, guys. So here we have the Knight. The Knight is pretty much bread and butter of any party makeup where both damage and survivability are needed. A pure tank class that has a reasonable damage output but can sustain the enemy damage to protect your other characters on the battlefield. The main role is to attack with the tank, which is mostly to take up most of the damage. The weapons that it can use is swords, maces, hammers, and shields. They're one-handed. Armor is heavy plated, as you see right here in the image. And then we got the main ability, which is Knight's armor, which I do not know what that does yet. Oh, it's down here. And then rarity is uncommon. 20% of them are uncommon. So Knight's armor is a skill set that all Knights possess that allows them to control the battlefield with precision to protect your other characters while also targeting key enemies for damage. Pretty obvious for tanks, trying to get all that control from the enemies, bringing them all together just like a little cloud. Pretty simple. The two abilities are break weapons, sunder the enemy's weapon in a devastating blow of power and might. Broken weapons cannot be used for the remainder of the battle. That's pretty juicy, especially if there's going to be PvP. And Warrior Shout, summon the mind of your warrior spirit and unleash a demoralizing roar. All enemies in the affected radius get -2 strength, baby. -2. All right, let's get into the next one. We got the Squire. We got the Squire picture. Squires are starting class for any Voxie that wants to train and become a fighter in the battlefield arenas. Most Squires are typically assigned a mentor, just like anything else, and a senior Knight who can formally train them. Squires can go into battle with their assigned Knight and can use their abilities to enhance both their own combat abilities, that of their Knight. So sounds pretty not too shabby from what I'm reading. Role hybrid, DPS and utility. So it's nice. You're gonna be able to do a little bit of damage per second. For those of you guys don't know that DPS is, and utility be able to help around with the scenario. Weapons, swords and daggers, armor, light, cloth or medium leather. Main abilities, preparation and rarity is a common. 32% of the Voxies are common. Skills and abilities, preparation is a set of skills that allow Squire to prepare themselves and allies for the battle and provide buffs and augments during the heat of the battle. Not too shabby, being able to buff up the squad. Squires also get access to additional skills and abilities if their assigned Knight is in the battle with them. Increase the physical attack is focus, one of the abilities. Physical defense of the Squire or target ally. Rally raises the battle flag and rally the troops, provides an ongoing aura allies is close to the Squire. That one might come into effect, but it doesn't sound like too overpowered at the moment. Next, we got the Papa Bard. The Bard is fully utility class through and through. While offering very little damage output to the battlefield, the Bard is able to swing a battle in his team's favor by creating opportunities to distract the enemy with the singing and dancing abilities, and even buff up the allies with soothing melodies and uplifting morale boost. Not too shabby. Role supporting utility. Weapons, the Bard is able to use a harp and a flute. Armor, light, of course, you can see it right here in the armor itself. Main abilities, Bard's Lullaby, and only 13% of the Bards are available, are rare. The ability that we read right now is Bard's Lullaby is a skill set that allows Bards to bring their singing and dancing talents to the battlefield for raising the party's morale and encouraging them to fight at their best. Doesn't sound too shabby. Being able to boost some of the stats. Two of the abilities right here, we got distraction, dance to distract enemies and make them lose focus on their aggressive tendencies. Distracted enemies lose their next attack next turn. That might come really in handy, guys. Morale melody, a song that's uplifting as it is soothing. All allies in the song radius get morale boost and slow health regen, baby. Let's go. Next, we got Papa Necromancer. All Necromancers are skilled in the art of death and unholy magic. A powerful magic user as potent as a traditional mage, but one that has turned into the dark forces of magic long ago. Some say that their souls are engaged in an eternal struggle to keep the dark magic from fully engulfing humanity. Doesn't sound too shabby. They're DPS, of course. Weapons, staves, wands, and magical artifacts. Armor, light, and cloth. Made abilities, unholy magic, and only 15% of the Voxies are Necromancers. I used to have one. Unholy magic, here's what it does. Allows the Necromancer to drop draw upon the powers of the dead and dark magical forces considered by many unwise to vanquish their foes on the battlefield. Sounds like some powerful stuff right there. Raise the dead, summon undead companions to obey your enemy's command and fight by your side with unwavering devotion. Dark element, so this will have probably some damage, extra damage boost against light element. Bone armor, encase yourself or an ally in a wall of armor made from the bones of the deceased, drastically reducing the hit chance of incoming attacks. Not too shabby. That sounds pretty nice. And we can see right there some sort of bone armor, so that was a little bit leaked for us. Next we got the Hog Knight, baby. Hog Knights are a very unique class in the Voxie tactics and present the only class in the game that is constantly flying or hovering on the battlefield. This presents some unique opportunities to Hog Knights and allow the highest level of mobility of all the classes. Hog Knights also ignore negative debuffs from the ground tower, so pretty cool because they will not be stricken by low driven attacks from the floor like poison, swamp water, dangerous cliffs, since they don't touch the ground tiles while hovering. This means, guys, you guys are gonna have to go get yourself some Hog Knights from the open sea. Roll DPS, nice. Spears, medium armor, not too bad, which is leather. Main abilities: airborne havoc, and only 4% are Hog Knights. Rare, epic skills and abilities. Hog Knights are always hovering in the air. Therefore, their airborne havoc skills are perfect for allowing them to take advantage of this mobility over their opponents. Staying out of the enemy's sights and attack range is key to the Hog Knight's survivability, which is already insane, guys. Being able to dodge multiple attacks that are only for ground units is insane. The two special abilities is going to be Soup, take an aim at an enemy location and perform a deadly dive, not too shabby, after building up momentum, and Height for an increased damage. Tailwind, spin like a whirlwind and unleash a deadly tornado to knock enemies flying, not too shabby. Next we got the Ninja, baby. Ninjas are masters of the shadow, striking fear and confusion into their enemies, and they attack and then they fade into the darkness, never to be seen again. A highly skilled assassin that can be used to take down priority targets fast without remorse. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Doesn't sound too bad. And here, let's get into the skills and abilities. We got attacking DPS, weapons, daggers, like any other ninja. Armor is medium, not too shabby, out of thinking light. Armor, Shadow Strike is the ability down here, and 14% rare of where you can find a ninja. Shadow Strike is a subtle, sneaky skill set that requires precision and grace to execute well. However, in the right hands, a ninja with the precision killing machine by utilizing all tools at their disposal. Here they are, the two of them: Stealth and Backstab. Sneak into the shadows and become invisible to the other characters on the battlefield. Stealth characters cannot be targeted, and Backstab, attack from the shadows and the surprise your enemy. The dagger in the back can only be used when concealed by stealth, so you have to do this both combo. I wonder if it'll be doing some critical, more than likely, just like in other games. I'm gonna say there will be probably some criticals. Next we got the Druid. The Druid is the master of the elements, one at the pace with nature and the surrounding environments. The very ground itself seems to be in the unison when a Druid is in the battlefield and reacts accordingly. This versatile character class can be used very offensively on the front lines, or more supporting role to keep your other characters recharged and able to fight longer. Not too shabby, meaning that you'll be able to either accommodate depending on your situation. We got the role of a hybrid, DPS and healing, not too shabby. I really like the Druids. Staves, medium armor, not too bad. Nature's Bounty, I've heard that ability before, and rare, 10%. Nature's Bounty allows Druid to tap into nature and wilderness around them and use it for the forces of nature. Some forms of green magic can be very effective at stopping the enemy's team in their tracks, or used to fall back and heal your team if you have no healers in your party. That's why I like the Druid. You're able to do some DPS, make some damage, and then heal your squad when people with the squad starting to die out, baby. We got Entangled, summon binds underneath your opponent and try to trip them. Binds cast on an empty tile create a slowing trap for anybody crossing. And next we got the Regen, green magic to bestow health regeneration on a friendly target. Like I said, healing the squad, allowing for slow recovery of health. Would be nice to know some of the little bit more intrinsic of the stats, how much of the healing, but that'll probably depend on external factors. Next we got a Priest, which is just healing. The Priest is often overlooked magic class, usually underappreciated on the battlefield. Despite not having any damage output, the Priest can usually be pivotal to the success of the winning team due to the extreme healing potential and ability to keep the rest of the party alive. I would personally just keep the Druid if that was me, but some people like to run a DPS tank and then Priest, but I like that mixture of the Druid. It's a little bit more versatile. But as we see right here, the role is healing, weapon, staves, armor, light, ability, healing magic, uncommon, 23%. We had seen these before in the game. Healing magic is the most potent type of healing in the Voxie tactics. Lots of different options options for healing stretching, whether it is concentrated pure healing or slower health regen over time. Healing magic has it all. Heal the wounds in battle with a soothing light, cure or raise up a knocked up character to fight once again, baby. Next we go to the warrior. The warrior class occupies, I like the artwork on the warrior, as similar to the knights on the battlefield, both in combat and uses and their stats. However, warriors have unshackled themselves on the honor of combat that sometimes stifles knights on the battlefield, and warriors take no issue with the using of all options at their disposal to secure victory. So that's very cool to differentiate from a warrior, that they're able to use any type of weapon instead of just sticking to the same types of weapons. The role is, of course, they're a tank as well. Weapons, swords, scythes, axes, and maces, two-handed instead of the one-handed, armor none, which kind of sucks. I don't like that. Main ability Warrior's Rage, and rare for 13% of them for warriors. Warrior's Rage allows the warrior to dig deep into the inner strength and unleash the fear upon their opponent, usually at the detriment to their own survivability. However, warriors don't see this as a bad thing, and a good warrior can always weigh up to the pros and cons to their self-sacrifice for the great good of the battle. So two abilities is Bloodlust, enrage your soul and cause your blood to boil as your barbaric tendencies take over, drastically increasing damage but lose control. Pretty cool. Just being careful, gotta be careful about that losing control. I wonder what that does hitting friendly allies. Intimidate and confuse your enemies for anger strike as you strike at their sanity with your relentless attacks. Not too shabby. Last but not least, we got the ranger, the long range DPS. Rangers in Voxie tactics are equivalent to archers and use distance to their advantage on the battlefield, staying as far away as possible from the targets and favoring long range weapons such as bows and crossbows. This allows rangers to constantly have the edge on their prey, and they're never close enough to lose this range advantage. Like I said, they're DPS. They use bows and crossbows. We were correct from the leaks. Armor is medium, not too shabby. Snipe, I want to know what that is. Snipe is a set of skills, and there's only 12% rarity for these. Pulling them in a pack or out of the pools. It's a set of skills that are precision based and rely on the ranger that know only exactly where and when to hit the opponents for best distribution to the ranks, while also causing the most damage to key targets from a distance. Two abilities: arrow volley, lose a volley of multiple arrows to rain down a targeted area, or ankle shot, sniping an opponent in the ankle to restrict their movements for 3 turns. This is insane. I think that's going to be pretty pivotal, the ankle shot. Let's see if we lost my mic for a little bit. Sorry. Okay, let's put the mic back on. Okay, the earphone. What happens if you click this? Voxie tactics. We go to the main page. So here's all the classes for those of you who don't know. Knight, Black Mage, Squire. Oh, they're already live. Time Mage? Did we do Time Mage? I don't think we did. Let's see. Is it ready? Oh, baby, we got the Time Mage. Let's go. Whenever a team needs a change of tactics or wants to tackle particular troublesome adversary, they can turn to a Time Mage. These versatile magicians often shake up on the regular battlefield and can turn a battle on its head. Manipulation of time and space is no easy feat, so finding the right Time Mage for the job can sometimes be tricky. However, one called upon to assist in the battle of time never disappoints. So their utility: staves, wands, magical artifacts. You can see light armor right there. Main abilities is time magic and epic. Let's see what happens. Time magic is a manipulation and control time and space, which already sounds broken to myself. A skilled time mage can bend time to their will and alter the flow in natural ways. Many fear time mage on the battlefield, even though the direct attacking magic is limited. There are some legends of time mage so powerful they can rewind time and revisit past actions. That's insane. That's insane, guys. Being able to rewind time, and like, let's say you died and you rewind time, broken. Okay, 2 abilities: haste, speed up the flow time and bestow haste on the target. Characters with haste moves twice as fast as normal. That's all right. Completely stop a character, removing their ability to move to do their actions. Not too shabby. So that means there's more here. So we got, did we do Chemist? I don't think we did Chemist. Another nice one, Chemist, baby. No party should venture out in the wild Voxie verse without a Chemist backing them up. A Chemist is skilled in the most elements of the world and understanding the physiology to better prepare them for the dangers of combat. Unidentified items that are found in the world should be examined by chemists to understand the proper usage. Not too shabby. Role: hybrid, healing utility, weapons, daggers, medium and leather. Main abilities: conduct, and 6% are only chemist. A chemist can concoct various medicines and salves that are valuable in the battlefield when allies are in trouble. So kind of like the healing squad, being able to make medicine if you don't have enough MP available. Throw an item from my inventory across the battlefield. A potion to heal an ally, or a bomb to damage opponents. Sounds alright. Mend wounds, fix a soothing balm to injured ally and receive their pain and heal their wounds. Cures most negative status effects. So that one would be cool if there's poison, those types of things. Squire, Ranger, White Mage. Did we do White Mage already? Did we? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. I don't think we did. All right, we got the White Mage, baby. The role of the White Mage is to first provide magical protections and defense to the rest of the team, and the team is sufficiently protected from harmful spells and reduce incoming damage. The White Mage can also assist with damage and dealing, providing additional attacks options to take down the opposing team. Not too shabby because it's able to do DPS and also utility. Staves, wands, and magical artifacts are the weapons. Light and cloth, 18% uncommon. White magic, and let's see what the white magic is a potent magical energy that's overflowing with light and holy power. White magic can be a wonder to behold, while many do not understand the limitless potential of the white magic. Everybody agrees that a white mage on the team is invaluable asset. And the two things that I can do is shell in case the target magical shell, providing protection from harmful spells. This can be really crucial for the end game bosses. And holy, douse the target in holy fire and burn away sins. Higher damage to undead and holy. Pretty obvious. All right, what else we got? Warrior, priest, druid, ninja, hog knight, increment. That's about it. So the only new ones we got were the white mage, squire, time mage, and the knight. Yeah, the knight. All right, that's about it for today's video. You guys have any questions, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I thank you guys for staying tuned. There will be, like you see, it's free to play, play to earn, voxels for the economics, in-game currency and secondary market, exploration, Voxie universe, Voxieverse, and NPCs. It's gonna be insane, guys. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Anything related to Voxies, the links will be down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one, guys. Deuces.